Hello, this is John with Southern Exposure Technical Services in association with Barudan America. Today we're going to be discussing your MK8 trimmer systems and what to do when you have a malfunction or the trimmers get knocked out of adjustment. Here you can see the MK8 trimmer system, your BEKY or your BEKT model machines, and how they function. When the machine goes to make a trim, the needle is going to go up and down, and during this process, the movable knife is going to slide out, grab a hold of the thread, and just slides back in underneath the fixed blade, which is the black square portion right there. It will actually make that cut. So that's how the trimmer function actually works. What you're going to be looking for to see if your trimmers are out of adjustment is to make sure that that movable knife is parallel with the back chrome cover. And here's a side view of it so you can see what we're talking about. That knife, if it's not parallel, then it's not closing all the way. But once again, let's take a look at the front view, and you'll see again the red lines I have put up on them. They are showing you that it is parallel with that back cover. If it happens to be that your knife gets knocked out of adjustment, you will see your blade look something like this. Your machine will still run and it won't break any needles because the needle is not striking the trimmer blade itself, but it's not closing, and so that's where you're going to get hung up thread, as in the grabber coming down and staying in the down position and not closing all the way. So this is what it looks like whenever your trimmer is out of adjustment. Now, how do we fix that? First thing to do, remove the cover. You can do this with the machine in drive or out of drive, but I recommend having the machine out of drive for safety reasons. Inspect to make sure there's nothing jammed or caught inside of there, which at that time you can take your brush and get all the other thread and things of that nature out of it before you try to make the adjustment to slide the trimmer blade back inside the fixed blade. Once you've determined that nothing's in there going to obstruct your ability to move it backwards and reset the trimmer resting position, then you're going to come to the back of the machine and just remove that back chrome cover. From there, you're going to use an Allen key and go into the Allen bolt right there. And here you're just going to have to think a little backwards, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Well, the bolt's facing a different direction, so just be careful on how you do this. And some of these are going to be very tight. So go ahead, as you can see, I'm bending the Allen key, but go ahead and crank that loose, and that allows you to move the trimmer drive shaft front to back. You use your fingers to move it front to back, and you'll know it's all the way back whenever you yank it hard back. You'll feel it actually seat itself. Once you get done with that, go ahead and tighten that down, and if you'll notice, I didn't overly torque it. If you could do that, you might risk the chance of snapping the head off of that Allen bolt. Then go ahead and grab a hold of that and make sure it's not got any wiggle room up or down, and walk around to the front of your machine, and this is what you should see. The movable knife is now back inside the fixed blade, parallel with the chrome cover for the cylinder arm. Once again, you also might want to double check sometimes to make sure that the two Allen screws right there are nice and tight, but here and here is what you're checking to make sure that it's parallel. Now, once you have that set and done, then all you have to do is slide and put your cover back on, and make sure that when you go to tighten the screws down, you start with the right screw and then move over to the left screw. Then that's it. This could happen on multiple heads and not just on one head if you have a multi-head machine. So do make sure you check on all the heads that you are cleaning them correctly by opening up the covers, pressing the trim button, then pressing the clean button, which will open up the movable knife so you can get a can of air hose, or what I prefer, which is just be a simple brush. It could be a toothbrush or something of that nature, and just get all the thread that's been cut out of there so it doesn't get compacted in there and knock it out of its own adjustment. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Barudan Technical Support. They are available from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And then you can reach us here at Southern Exposure Technical Services. And I'm going to display both numbers down here below. But please do not hesitate to reach out, contact us with any issues that you have. Once again, thank you for watching. Leave a like and comment down below if you'd like to see future content. Till then, have a great day and happy embroidery.